Hello, my friends. Welcome again. Let's study the Bible together. This is part 2 of the story of Joseph. We spoke in part 1 about inherited family drama that Joseph had. Now let's zoom in on Joseph himself. He was the 11th son of Jacob, but the firstborn of Rachel, his father's favorite wife. He was the clear favorite, and his brothers knew it. To make matters worse, Joseph had dreams that hinted that one day he would rule over his siblings, and he didn't shy away from sharing the dream with them. Naturally, this didn't sit well with his brothers, his older brothers for that matter. Their jealousy boiled over. One day, they got their opportunity. Joseph came to check on them in the fields. They plotted against him. Initially, their plan was to kill him. But then Reuben, the oldest brother, convinced them to throw him into a pit instead. Reuben's intention was to secretly rescue Joseph when his other brothers were not around. But once Reuben stepped away, the other brothers sold Joseph to a passing caravan of Midianites. The Midianites were descendants of Abraham through Keturah. Keturah was the wife that Abraham married after Sarah died. So the Midianites were distant relatives of Joseph. The brothers, then Joseph's brothers, dipped his special coat, that coat of many colors, they dipped it in animal blood and presented it to their father, Jacob, claiming that Joseph had been killed by a wild animal. This wasn't just a betrayal of Joseph. It was another act of deception in a family that was already plagued by it. Do you notice the pattern of deception running through this family, from Jacob to his sons? What could have broken this cycle? What if Jacob had been honest with his sons about his past and the consequences of his own deceit? Do you think that would have stopped them from being deceitful also? How does this story challenge us to address and break generational patterns in our own lives? Stay tuned. The story of Joseph gets more interesting. Join us for the next part.